We accidentally put an influencer in jail, and today I want to tell you the story of how it happened. 24 hours ago, I listened on a call as the popular Instagram influencer Jay Mazini pled guilty to many of the crimes I accused him of 2 years ago. And finally today I can say it's no longer alleged. He said he did it. And now he faces serious prison time for his scams. Now, not only that, he also has to pay millions of dollars in damages. And this is such an incredible win for this channel, for what this channel represents, fighting for victims, holding scammers accountable, that I just kind of wanted to take a second to celebrate it. Because now, if you're an influencer, in the past, you were able to just say, oh, I've got featured on Coffeezilla, nothing's going to happen. But now you have to wonder. You have to wonder, what am I going to be doing in 2 years? What are my plans? Because, look, probably nothing is going to happen to you. But there's that 1% chance now that maybe something will. And that's the point. Now we get to strike fear in the hearts of these scammers. Influencers are going to be launching new NFTs wondering, is Coffeezilla coming for me? And the answer to that question is yes. Of course I am. Now, I do want to obviously say, I think this goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. I cannot take credit for all of this or even most of this. Without your support, none of this would have been possible. Without the victims who came forward on this channel, none of this would have been possible. And without law enforcement who put in 2 years of actual legal work to make this happen, none of this would have been possible. So I'm not trying to say I cuffed the guy or say anything like that, but this channel played a small role in bringing this guy to justice, and I am incredibly proud of that. Because as I said in the title, this was absolutely not the plan. It's a total accident. You guys know, I run a YouTube channel. Most of the time we cover scammers. Nothing happens. It's a meme on this channel. Hey, we covered this guy. We have hard evidence that he scammed people, and nothing happens. So I fully expected when I covered Jay Mazini that it would be more of the same. He'd get away with it. But that didn't happen because I think I can talk about this. The way all this unfolded was so bizarre because one day my wife gets a call and she's like, hello. And they're like, hi, can we speak to me, Coffeezilla, and we're with so-and-so, some 3-letter government organization. And my wife literally hung up on them. She thought it was a scam, I guess I've taught her well. She's like, no shot. You would have had his real number. And she comes in my office. She's like, hey, there's this new scam going around. These guys are pretending to be this real government organization. And they say they wanted to talk to you, whatever, obvious scam. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, is it though? So we looked up the guy's name, and he was very real. So I called him back. That's what I'm saying. This very much almost never happened. This could have very much accidental. So I call him back, and I'm like, sorry about that. And so then I talked to them for a bit. And a month later, I'm watching this guy plead guilty to a lot of the very things that we accused him of. Sorry, I saw him get charged. 2 years later, we see him plead guilty to the stuff we accused him of. And he admitted to wire fraud conspiracy, and money laundering, which I think as I said, the recommended sentence is 8 to 10 years, which is just insane. And I think just sets such a good precedence for people who think they can scam online and get away with it. They think that just because you're an influencer, the rules don't apply to you. And clearly that's not true. So yeah, I just wanted to tell this story. I don't think I've ever shared that part of it before because, things were still getting worked out. And, it's just wild that a little channel like this could have done much of anything or made a difference. And yeah, I'm really proud of you guys. I'm proud of what we did. And I just wanted to kind of celebrate. It's a really big deal. I'm proud of it. And thank you guys for sharing this journey with me. If you haven't seen it, it's wild. It's been a wild ride. Thanks a lot. I'll see you.